So, here today, what feels like the right next best step for you? What feels in alignment to you here and now? When things are changing around us, but we feel stuck and we feel helpless, it is because we are out of alignment. We are feeling out of alignment within ourselves and with the manifestation, the situation, the area of our life, whatever it is. So, if you are feeling stuck, there is a protocol that I do every single time this happens in my life on small and in big ways that shifts energy, gets me unstuck, and gets me seeing, I don't want to say results, but seeing shifts quickly. And the shifts being my energy, because my energy and your energy is what creates those flowing moments of aligned abundance, of joy, of miracles. Like, as they say in A Course of Miracles, the miracle is not the money coming to you that you desperately need to manifest for the car repairs. It's the change in your perspective, in your awareness. That is the miracle that allows the end result of the abundance to pour into your life. So, if you're feeling stuck, if you're like, and there's so many different versions of feeling stuck, it could be you're trying to push and get something to manifest or change or shift in your life. And no matter what you're doing, it's not working. It could be that you have absolutely no idea what you want from life or what to manifest, and you feel stuck because you don't know how to move forward. You can't see the path ahead. There are so many different variations of this. So I'm going to try and cover as many as I can, but obviously it will feel a little bit different person to person because that's natural. We're all navigating different things in life. So if you are someone who has no idea what the next steps look like or what aligned action you can take to create shift and change in your life, something I would start off with is looking at a life wheel. Life wheels are absolutely incredible, and I use them in all my coaching sessions, my one-to-ones. They're in all my books because it's a great place to start for clarity. You can pull a life wheel up really easily on Google. They're in my books, they're in the membership. If you're in the membership, anywhere in my work, you will find some. So pull one up and look at the different, I think there's about 8 areas. Look at the different 8 areas, which is obviously things like career, purpose, finances, significant other, home, spirituality, health, things like that, and rate it out of 10. One being I don't feel joyful in that area, and 10 being I do feel joyful in that area. And once you've gone along your life wheel, I want you to look at your lowest scores, because your lowest scores will indicate where some work needs to be done. When I'm in a one-to-one session with someone, I very rarely focus on the high scores because they're okay, and it's probably minuscule things or knock-on effects that will raise that score to a 10. Whereas the real work, which is going to do the real big shifting work, is in those lowest scores. So look at your lowest scores and look at, okay, what will make these areas a 10? What can I do? What is an action I can take or something I can cultivate or a habit or a commitment to make this a 10? What would make this area feel like that 10 and feel joyful to me? And once you have your what would make it a 10, those are your actions. So then you can start to take actions from those spaces. And all of those little things that you can do to make those areas a 10 are intentions, are manifestations, and are exactly where I would recommend you start to start shifting your reality. Start shifting those frequencies and energies or whatever it is, situations. And the next thing to do once you have those seeds of intention, because again, we want to know the full staircase. As humans, we're like, I want to see the full staircase. I want to know every single step I got to take. I want to know how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. I want to see the whole goddamn path. And as we know in life, it very, 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 very rarely happens, if not ever. If you look back on any manifestation of your life, I guarantee you did not know all the steps and all the twists and turns it would take and all the routes you'd go down. Like, you only know that from living it and going along that path. And obviously, the universe will support us with that. So it's not our job to know the hows, it's our job to take the next best step. That's it. Take all the pressure off your shoulders, off your plate. You don't need to know every single step of how you're going to go from here to here and like go from feeling low, feeling down, going through huge changes in your life to happy, fulfilled, abundant, and having everything of your dreams. Like, it's impossible to know every single step that's going to take. All you need to know and all alignment is a series of next best steps. So, here today, what feels like the right next best step for you? What feels in alignment to you here and now? And that's what alignment is, a series of questions, a series of decisions, asking yourself, what feels in alignment to me here and now? And acting upon that. And then you shift, and then you make another decision and you shift. And every time you're shifting into alignment by honoring your decisions, honoring your intuition, and honoring where you are right now, your energy, your emotions, honoring everything allows you to make grounded, aligned decisions that bring you closer to your desire, not further away. So that is all anybody's ever doing in the manifestation process or when they're getting unstuck. They are making next best decisions that best align with what they want to experience. So if all you know right now is that you want to experience happiness and you have no other clarity than that, you make decisions that bring you closer to that happiness instead of taking you further away from it. So that might look like switching up your habits. That might look like making difficult decisions in your life about who has access to your energy or your friendships or your relationship, your job, for example. Those are quite extreme examples, but there could be even smaller examples here of actually, I'm going to choose to drink more water because that's going to make my body feel good and that's going to make me feel happier. It could be going to sleep half an hour earlier. So there'll be habits, there'll be things that you can do to implement and make those decisions that bring you closer to the goal of happiness or a desire or whatever it is. But you have to start off with just your next best step.